My name is Charles Goss, and I had right hip replacement surgery. After a year and a half limping and told I had a groin strain from my personal doctor, it wasn't getting better even after some physical therapy. It was time to get an x-ray and see what was going on. And they referred me to Orthopaedic medical group, and I had the x-ray, and it was quite clear when Dr. Shields and his assistant came in and said, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. The only thing that's going to solve your problem is a hip replacement. And once I saw the x-ray, there was no doubt that's what was going to happen. Mm-hmm. And they were able to schedule me very quickly. I was able to get in and still have my summer vacation plans without it interrupting anything in my personal life. So I was very excited about that. They were very direct. They didn't sugarcoat anything to me. They told me what needed to be done, and it was up to me, what I wanted to do. And I could ask any question I wanted, right from the device, the unit, the striker device that they use. I asked them questions about the ceramic ones because they all have the same quality. And he goes, your device should last 25 years. So my only concern is when I'm 96 years old, will Dr. Shields be able to do it again if I need it replaced? In all honesty. It was an amazing experience. I went in the pre-op room, and it was a whole team approach. The nurse anesthetist told me, I asked her, was I going to be intubated? She says, no, we're going to do a nerve block. Talking away to her, the next thing you know, I fell asleep. And I swear I was asleep for 10 minutes, and I woke up and I said, well, we're going to have the surgery. She says, you're already done. Go ahead and sit up. I literally limped into the surgical suite and walked out almost normally. Yes, I had the little walker that they made you have, but I said to my wife, I picked it up and carried it because I was absolutely pain-free. And for the next, say 24 to 30 hours, that nerve block, there was no discomfort at all. After about 30 hours, I started saying, hey, I may have to take the pain medication. But I only had to use it for 4 days. And I took it every 6 hours the first 2 days, and only just needed to sleep the next 2 days. And that's all the pain medication I needed. I had tooth extractions that had more problems than my hip surgery, to be all honestly with you. Well, I will say, living in discomfort, it was getting noticeable. Friends would say to me, hey, Charlie, I see you're limping pretty bad. Especially my old paramedic partner. We still meet for lunch down here because he moved down here as well. And he says, he noticed when we went out to dinner, because you're walking normal again. It was getting to be quite obvious, the limp, because I was leaning to one side. But in fact, I remember when Dr. Shields saw me pre-op before surgery, he said, you realize you're one leg's 1 millimeter shorter than the other. And that was probably the biggest thing I noticed after surgery. When I first took my first step, I was walking straighter. And I also found that, I was occasionally having back discomfort in the morning when I got up. And I think it was because the legs were uneven and the way my muscles were moving. I have not had that since I've had the surgery. So from that standpoint, no more back pain. That's life-changing. Like anybody that's going for surgery, you want to do your due diligence. I took a look at Dr. Shields' resume. I knew once I saw his resume that I was in good hands with Dr. Shields.